Let's face it, everybody's got 2 cents and everybody's got 2 minutes. So here's my 2 cents in under 2 minutes. Hey, Grant Cardone here, New York Times bestselling author and dedicated father and husband. I want to tell you how I started my day today, and I hope it encourages you to consider how you're starting your day. I wake up this morning, I go grab my little 3-year-old, Sabrina, and I spend an hour with her every morning. And I think this is really important for 2 reasons. Number one, I want that personal time with my daughter in my most important role in my life as a father, as a role model, as somebody that is going to be an example for my little girl. I think that the most important time I can get with her is in the morning when she first wakes up. I get some food in her. She's happy. She's looking forward to the day. And that's when I get to spend some time influencing her in her life and bonding with her. The second thing I do in that hour is I take responsibility for the education she's getting. You know, last week I read in a USA Today article that a school in Florida had such low scores on a writing test that they actually had an emergency meeting of the board, the school board, so they lowered the score to 70, so 25% more people passed the test. I was like shocked. I was like amazed. I was like, oh my gosh. And let me tell you what I was most freaked out about. Not the fact that so few people did well. I already know they're not getting, your kids are not getting the right education in school. That's not what freaked me out. What freaked me out, and hopefully what will just freaking, blow the top off your head, is the fact that the school board would tell kids and parents that it's all right to lower the bar. Are you kidding me, man? People fail and we lower the bar? That's not America. That's not what made this country great. That's not the lesson I want my daughter Sabrina to learn. We don't lower the bar at my house, baby. If you can't win, you don't win. If it's a 70, it's a 70. Now check this out. One of the teachers thought that when they went back and looked at the test, thought the writing test was unfair because one of the words in the writing test was the word camel. C-A-M-E-L. She said, what kid should have to know what a camel is? And I'm like, how old are these kids? 4th graders. A 4th grader is basically 10 or 11 years old, right? Now she said, why would an 11-year-old kid have to know what a camel is when these kids are from Florida and there aren't any camels in Florida? I'm like, are you kidding me, man? Okay, we're a world economy now. My little girl is going to have bankers that are Chinese. She's going to be communicating with people in Pakistan because she's going to be on some freaking super Twitter site or super Facebook site going forward, right? My daughter knows what a camel is, and she's only 3. Why? Because I take responsibility as a parent, and I'm encouraging you to do the same. 2 things you need to do every day. Spend an hour with your kid every day, okay? Just you and the kid, If you got to get up an hour early, man, it's the most important role men and women have in their lifetime. The most important role I have in my lifetime is not to bank money, not to write a book, not to be with my wife. It's with my kids. I need to also add an hour for my wife, okay? The second thing I would strongly encourage you to do is, and I'm going to give you 3 here. Second thing is spend time educating your kids. You know they're deficient. You know the schools don't work. You know they're not getting the education. Spend some time giving your kids the education. Math, they need writing, communicating, all those things they don't teach in school. Spend some time doing that. And the third thing is you need to write your school. Write your school and say, quit lowering the standards. It is ridiculous. We have to compete. My kids have to compete in a world where this past Saturday, there was 20 million Chinese kids doing math classes on a Saturday. What are your kids doing on a Saturday? Man, bone up as parents, find the time, make the time, commit to education, give them what they need, and tell your school system, hey, quit lowering the bar. Thanks a lot.